So there's been a very interesting development and a very disturbing piece of small town drama that I would like to share because it's disgusting. It's weird. Okay, so there's a guy and a girl, and I already made up names for them, Callie and Abraham. Okay, Callie and Abraham got together when Callie was very, very, very young, and it was disgusting, and I knew them, and I was very vocal. They hated me, absolutely hated my guts, because I was very, like I said, vocal. I would say, this is not okay. You are a teenage girl, I think she was 13, 15, and you are a 20-year-old man. This is not okay. Stop this right now. Knock it off. And I was the crazy one. I was perceived as the hater. Everyone thought that I was nuts, and I just didn't like them and didn't want them to be together. Now, I didn't give a if they were together, but maybe they should have waited till she was a little bit older or something. I don't know. Anyways, besides the point, they stayed together. Good for them. They stayed together. They get together, or they get married, they have, buy a house, have some kids, right? They have a boy and 3 girls, a beautiful family. And I'm actually genuinely, at this point in the story, before everything is revealed, I'm like, you know, it really sucks that they got together like this, but it is good to see them, you know, be together, and it is good to see, you know, him being a good dad, and her be a good mom, and look at them having a life. Like, yeah, I was being a hater because I was disgusting, but look at you guys now. You seem like you made it, you know? Whatever. Happy for you. All of a sudden, she loses a shit ton of weight. And there's nothing wrong with a good glow up, right? But from my personal experience, whenever I lost a shit ton of weight, I was about to step out and get away from my marriage because, right? Got to get ready to go find somebody else. So I'm thinking that's probably what she was doing. I was like, she is on the prowl. I was right. But what I wasn't right about is how I thought she was going to have a glow up and just take this bad situation that she was in and run far, far away. She decided to take 10 steps backwards and perpetuate this disgusting cycle of abuse. So Abraham had a mother. Obviously, he had a mother. He had a mom and dad. Mom and dad get divorced. So dad gets married to a new lady. This new lady has 3 sons. You tracking? I think you're tracking. 3 sons, okay? The youngest, the smallest, youngest little baby stepbrother just turned 18. Like, not that long ago, right? Fresh 18 little baby, right? Fresh 18-year-old little baby. And then we find out that Callie was having an affair with Abraham's 18-year-old little brother. And then the most disgusting and disturbing part is we find out that this has probably been going on for a while. So this poor 17-year-old high schooler was taken advantage of, manipulated and abused by his older sister-in-law. Okay. Disgusting. So they break up, right? Separate. Not divorced yet. Break up. Callie goes to live with him. They go and get an apartment together, and they're living together. I don't know what's going on with the parents, you know, to see my daughter-in-law with my son, and then on the dad's side to see my daughter-in-law with my stepson, my son's wife with my... Right? I can't even imagine what's going on. I don't know how family function after that. But the big development, that's not even... She left her kids. She was like, bye. I think she's seeing them now, but she straight up just was like, I don't want them. Like, I'm gonna go live my own life. Like, I don't feel bad for her because gross, disgusting, but I also feel like what happened to her and where she came from, I can see why she's kind of having a little bit of a mental breakdown, right? Anyways, on Snapchat the other day, tell me why I see Abraham, Callie, and a different stepbrother, not the one, a different one, all hanging out at a party together. What's going on? That's disgusting. Stop it.